We are not alone. The etymology of our cosmos consists of many different planes of existence, engulfing or living in conjunction with our prime material world. Dubbed the Great Wheel, you can think of the universe as a series of moving gears, each cog existing separately but working together to create the whole of our reality. Each dimension is self-governed by its own unique spiritual and elemental truths. They have their own topography and natural laws, which create their own individual flora and fauna. And monsters. So, it follows suit that a demon from the lower planes will have its own immunities and magic, different from a celestial that hails from the upper planes. But this dichotomy doesn't make the existence of these monsters any less natural. Even man-made monsters such as constructs or monstrosities, whether made by design or mistake, fit within our reality. They're about as natural as a house or a good book or a pipe bomb. Their existence still has a place within the machinery of the Great Wheel. But then, there's the unnatural, the alien. We are not alone.
This is Clyde.
Aberrations. Monsters whose origins are largely unknown, or at least unknown to us. Their magic seems to be drawn from its own alien mind and not the natural, mystical forces that govern our grand cosmos. They do not fit in. Today, we're going over an aberration like no other. A monster whose infamousy has been mocked, parodied, and ridiculed. A monster who doesn't exactly hide the plot in secret, and whose fantastical prophecies are largely underestimated. A monster who might not be a monster at all, but instead the herald for a new age, a new plane of existence yet unheard of.
I'm having sex with 3 women. I recycle my own semen. You are dead. You are dead.
Who is she? What are her intentions? Is there any hope for us? This is the story of Christian, the Beholder. While biological information on beholders has been studied by sages for decades, the documentation of this beholder has been extensive, mostly by
trolls
who wish to destroy her. While most appear to work within large organizations such as the infamous 4chan and Kiwi Farms, there is at least one exception.
Captain's log. Stardate.
Liquid Chris, aka Christian Weston Changeling, was a lone ranger whose discoveries are not to be underestimated. However, most of our intel on this monster comes from an adventurer known as Clyde Cash. Working within the organization known as the Miscreants, Clyde Cash was the first to discover the true motivation of Christian, a motivation that has intrigued other adventurers along the way, as it goes against everything we know previously about beholders.
Without a fire, but a desire to not hear you say, I have a boyfriend, tell me.
While other beholders are xenophobic isolationists, Christian is only one of those things. Most beholders are content alone inside their lairs, surrounded by their hoard of magical items. But Christian longs for something more. A boyfriend-free girl, a true sweetheart to call her own. And while sweethearts have come and gone, they've all turned out to be undercover agents from the very organizations that wish to destroy and study her. And after so many years of trying, this can beat anyone down. However, beholders are not mere men. Naturally, within a beholder's brain, there lives 2 entities. And while most beholders turn to distrust and paranoia within itself, some beholders have created harmony. 2 beings, 1 giant body. A being of many tentacle-like eye stalks capable of watching Family Guy and My Little Pony at the same time. Because a beholder is never truly lonely, even while alone. But that's only 2 parts of a 3-part story. And while some believe this was all an evil plot arranged by the jerk-op organization known as the Idea Guys, Christian herself believes her own love quest is over. First came love, then came marriage, and then...
Hey, you toilet!
All beholders are naturally asexual, usually growing up to 6 offspring in their womb within 4 months once they've reached their prime age. However, on rare occasions, while asleep, a beholder can warp reality itself. The offspring of this conception are entirely created from the mind of the beholder.
I am Christian Weston Chandler, Sonichu's creator and author of this comic. And this is his story and nothing less.
Who are they? What are their intentions? Is there any hope for us? This is the story of Sonichu. Are these anomalies being created, or are they being plucked from another dimension? Hand-picked by a god-tier entity, or forced assimilation by a cruel and powerful alien? I suppose it depends on who you ask, though I wonder, how many can one world contain before the very fabric of our reality is cut and merged with another? We are not alone anymore.
Listen to me in my super mode.